never had, in junior year, I never had that sticker on your ID that said you could leave campus for lunch. Cause I was okay. Now it's not focusing, and I wasn't. So I couldn't like go and get food, and like honestly, if I had a car and like a license and I was able to like drive it to school and like park there, like I wouldn't even care about the ID thing. Like obviously I'm a senior now, like I'm not at school, like in school, I'm at school but like online. So like I don't know if I'm ever gonna have to deal with this again, but like if I do, like I'm not gonna wait to get that like sticker ID thing. Like I would have just gone, I would have just left, but I didn't have a car or a license. I still don't. So it's nice that I'm a senior. I've had my permit for like 3 years. And still no one takes me to do my driver's test. So that's great. Then, so for lunch, like I wouldn't eat anything. I would some days, like on Wednesdays I would. Or like if I was really starving, like I would. But like now, like no. If I was actually like at school, like right now, like I wouldn't eat anything. I wouldn't eat any like school food, because like I'm sure every senior like goes like off campus or they like order food, but I'm poor. I mean I'm broke and do I have money? Do I have a car? Do I have a license? Like my mom would bring me food sometimes, but like and it's like she's always like, no, like I'm not gonna bring it, like that's a privilege, like I'm not gonna bring you food every day. But it's like, okay, like go ahead, but like I'll just starve. Like it's like she thinks like it's like she thought like, oh, it's like a privilege for me to bring you like food. Like obviously it's, you know, costs money to buy me food like every day. Like that would be tough, and like, but like she thinks like, oh, well just eat the cafeteria food. It's like, no, like bro, I starved like every day of junior year. Like I just did not eat anything, and I would get a water bottle. I would get a water bottle every day because it was like a routine, not because I needed to like all the time. I would usually have water, sometimes, but like I had like a routine where every day when I went to lunch, I would like buy a water bottle, and like that was because I, you know, usually I wanted it, but like sometimes I would do it just because. And I'd have like several water bottles in my backpack, because I would buy one every day and like not even drink all of it. But that's because it was just like obsessive routine that like if I didn't have a routine, like I would just die. So like I had to go every single day and get a water bottle from the cafeteria at lunch, and I would either sit at this one table and these other girls would sit, and like, and my lunch was in the like, not sophomores, but freshmen. No. They were freshmen, yeah. My fourth period lunch was juniors and freshmen. They were always like, so annoying, but yeah, I would just starve every day, and I wouldn't call that like an eating disorder, because I feel so bad and so fake saying that. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like yes, I hate myself. I hate my body. I yeah, I have this like body dysmorphia or dysphoria, and all this stuff. But like, I feel so fake and like wrong calling it an eating disorder. Like, I wasn't like weighing myself, like checking my weight all the time. I would never like become one of those people that, no offense, but like those people who, I know that's a symptom, that's a thing. Of course it's different for everyone who has an eating disorder, but like I would never be one of those people that would like weigh myself every day. Like, no, that's the worst. That's the most painful thing ever. Like, I don't even remember the last time I actually like looked at my weight. Like, I would weigh myself, of course, like every time we go to the doctor, but like I've never like looked at my weight since like sophomore year in like dance class, when we in dance class, which is a whole different story, but like every year we had to do the I don't know what it's called, but like when you're in like a PE or like a dance or something that's a PE credit, they make you do that thing where you do push-ups and sit-ups, and they like keep track of that each year. And like freshman year I did it. I'm pretty sure I skipped the pacer. We do the pacer because yes, you still have to do the pacer even if you're in dance because it's a PE credit. And sophomore year I skipped it though. I don't remember, like, sophomore year when I had the same teacher for freshman and sophomore year. Pretty sure I skipped it. I don't know. But like, yeah, and like it's gonna sound like I'm like so like the grossest, like ugliest, like most unhealthy person ever. Like, this is so embarrassing that I was so like, I always skipped when we did that stuff because I'm so disgustingly unhealthy, and it's so embarrassing. Like, I would do it if I wouldn't have to be in like front of all these people. Like, yeah, I could run, but like not in front of people like that. No, like no, it's the worst. And like in my junior year, at the beginning of junior year, I was in dance too with this like really like scary teacher. And like, I'm not even saying she was like scary, I just mean she was like the worst person ever. And she was like, okay, we're gonna run like on Tuesdays every week. I don't know what she would say, but like I was in her class only for a little bit, like only for like, because I left that class so fast. I don't remember because I don't even remember. It feels like 500 years ago, but it was only last year that I was starting junior year. So I'm a senior now, like I said, 3 times already. But I started that class, dance 2, with this teacher who was like the worst. She was like the worst, and yeah, she's not fun, and I